This video shows the world's most definitive fire rating tests to date for Adobe walls. These are full-scale walls, 10 feet by 10 feet by 10,000 pounds. They're loaded with the full design load during every part of the test, the heating and the hose stream. They're first heated to 1800 degrees over 2 hours. This heat did not even reach the far side.
We're at 1,831 degrees. Temperature rise on the cool face is maybe a degree.
63, 62.
Is cool.
There were no cracks, no smoke, no toxic fumes from the walls. Still under compression from the hydraulic jacks, and so hot the metal frame is glowing orange. They hit it with the thermal shock from a 2.5-inch fire hose for what feels like an eternity. It's actually 2 minutes. Then after all this torching and hose blast, we crushed it with the hydraulic jacks until it failed, which ultimately took 67,000 pounds of force. Both the heavy and medium density walls passed, and Adobe now has an official 2-hour fire rating in the International Residential Code. We tested both a wall that's good for bearing heavy loads and a wall with a density gradient that's great for both bearing light loads and high insulation for the new climate.
And they were talking about how excited they were to watch the fire test. And I was like, well, what are you talking about? You guys are the engineers doing the ratings. Don't you watch all the fire tests? And they said, oh no, the smoke is so terrible off of all the stuff we burn. We pretty much have to leave the county when we start the test. And I said, okay, all right. So this brings up an important question that I don't understand. What's the point of a 1-hour fire rating if the inhabitants are going to die in 20 seconds from toxic smoke? And he says, if we had to actually answer that question as it should be answered, nobody would be building anything but you all, meaning the natural builders building, mud and straw.
Wow. Still cool after all that.